how to run bad in MTT. So one is don't do it. And that was kind of a joke, but it is true. If you play well and do well, and you're constantly playing at your peak, and you're not playing, if you know when you're not going to play well, and you don't play, or you know when you're going to make bad decisions, or things you're going to do, maybe it's, if I drink Red Bull, I'm going to play bad, or if I drink coffee, I'm going to play bad, or if I drink alcohol, I'm going to play bad. Don't do those things. Don't do the things that you know are going to make you play bad and lose, and it's going to help you, obviously, to win. So if you know the factors of things that make you not play well, then don't do those. The second thing is stay positive. And I am not going to sit here and say I stay positive 100% of the time. I get as discouraged as probably anybody. I run through some hands where one of the things that drives me nuts is where I will outplay someone in a hand, get them in, completely crushed in there. So they'll I'll get them in with a set. We'll get like a million big blinds in, and they have top pair, and they go backdoor straight or something like that. Things like that. Those are frustrating, right? But the point is, you got to stay positive, and you got to think, I'm going to win the next tournament. I can't explain how many nights I've had where I'll play 15 or 16 MTTs and bust 13 of them in all these horrifically bad beats, and then run 2 of them for 4 hours and win one of those, or go deep in one of those, or, so that's the one tournament, all of a sudden I just go deep in. I think, before Black Friday, one of the biggest scores I had was, deep placement. I can't even remember what place I was in, but in the $5 rebuy, which is a tournament I don't play often. It was on a Sunday. And I went, all the way to, the final table. And I basically had finished, I played a Sunday afternoon, which I don't usually do, and I was out of everything by 10 o'clock, and I played this $5 rebuy till like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, and it was crazy. So, one of the things I do say sometimes that I am running bad, but I think running bad is kind of like in a frame of mind, and I think, yes, sometimes you're EV or whatever, like, you're going to get your chips in good, and you're not going to win, and that's going to happen. But the other flip side of it is you need to focus on yourself. And I know during that 2 months, people who talk to me all the time, I would say, I'm not playing very well. I haven't been going through a good streak, but I know I'm not playing very well. And I'm trying to play through it, but I know I'm not playing very well. And so when you're not playing very well, you need to do the things that make you play well. And I did actually say don't take long breaks or don't quit, but sometimes a break is what helps you play well. It's all based on the person. You need to really understand your person as a poker player and stuff like this. And I know a lot of people who watch my videos are like small stake players like myself. They have full-time jobs, whatever, but this stuff really plays on their head because it's important to them. They want to win, and they want to do well. And I think it's really important to just, to stay positive, and to focus on yourself and your own play and looking at your own play and saying, I wonder if I should have done that. And I still take hands to this day and send them to my friends and go, what do you think about this hand? Do you really think I should have shoved here? And sometimes they'll tell me, and you need people who are going to be point blank and honest with you. No, I think that was a terrible play. Why would you think that? And I'll argue about hands sometimes for 3 days about the same hand, the same straight, the betting value on the same whatever, what this means and what that means. And that's how you learn about the game and yourself and playing better and all that stuff, because you're just not going to figure it out on your own. There's all these other people playing and stuff like that. The next one is, I guess, more controversial, but keep playing, don't quit, or take long breaks. I personally believe for my own self, I have taken a few long breaks. Some have gone well for me, some haven't gone well for me. I find that when you don't play often, the bad beats hurt even more. So when you're playing a lot and you get bad beat, it's easier to take. If you're playing, the best example is live tournaments. So you can go and play a live tournament. Let's say you can get, probably the most live tournaments you can play in a day is, let's say, 3. Somehow you go to Vegas, whatever, you play like 3 $100, $200 tournaments. If you get bad beat in one of those, you are going to remember it forever. Because you're only playing 3 tournaments. But if you go and play 15 to 18 MTTs and take 10 bad beats or 5 bad beats, it's going to be not as easy to remember them.